What can you do with 3 pieces of paper? Let's try it. Hello, my friends. Welcome back. So excited to be with you today. I'm going to take 2 base pages, 2 pieces to build on, and then I'm going to take 6 inches of one piece of paper and 6 inches of another. So if you just had one piece of paper, that would work. I wanted to do 2 different pieces, so that's what I have. And I'm working with some scraps. And we're going to make a 2-page layout. Super excited. It's some camping pictures from 4th of July and I am ready to get this page done. Don't forget to go here if you need more fun. I have no longer available items, pre-made scrapbook pages like the one I'm going to make today, a link to my Creative Memories website where you can shop the things I'm using today. I have links to my Amazon must-have list, my Stamp and Storage affiliation, and my Forever affiliation. And guess what? You're never going to guess what I'm about to say. I have information on joining my team. They're paying you $1 to join, so it's $49. You get 50 to spend however you like, plus you get a package worth 70. This album, gorgeous. A pack of sample pages, like all of the pages we offer, and that album worth $70. So they're actually paying you $71 to join. There's no pressure, no minimums. You can be your only customer. You can sell to a few friends around the kitchen table, or you can have a business like I do. The options are endless and it's entirely up to you. So I would love to have you. I'm trying to earn a trip to Jamaica. You could too. Let me know if that interests you. Go here, click on Join the Sisterhood, read all the benefits of being an advisor, and then click Let's Chat if you want to see what this opportunity might look like for you. All right, let's get to this layout. All right, so like I said, I have my 2 base pages. I'm using beige today. I'm using the Deeper in the Woods. And like I said, I'm using scraps, and I like this aspen or quakey paper, but then I also like this. So I'm going to use 6 inches of both of these. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut all this off. This is punched with the tree punch, and I believe it's still available. So if you didn't get that, go check that out. But I'm just going to cut all that off, and then I'm going to cut it in half at 3 inches. And then I'm going to stack it. And I am going to cut this on the diagonal. So I am just going to put 2 opposite corners on my cut line, and I'm going to cut it. Now you should have 4 equal triangles. Perfect. Now I'm going to cut 6 inches of this. And actually, what I'm doing is some photo mats. So let's see, what do I want? Let's do a couple 4x6s this way. So I might be using more than 3 sheets of paper, it looks like, because I need 2 of those, and I might want some this way as well. So let's cut some 4x4s. So that's a couple 4x4s. I do have one big photo mat I want to use from the embellishments. So I do want to use this guy. I think it would be amazing. And if you haven't seen these are flocked. So this is all fuzzy. I love it. And I might use my little title block that I made a while ago. I made it just to have an example. I love these embellishments. They're so fun. I do love this. I might use that. That's probably about it. Maybe these words. Like I said, these are fuzzy. So fun. Serenity and Wild Beauty I might use. The rest of these I'm going to put away. And I think I might have enough to go off of here. So let's just see. So that was a little more than 3 pieces of paper, but you get the idea. So these I'm just going to put in all the corners and hope that it works out, which it's not going to because I didn't flip it, but we're going to do it this way. That'll work. That's not what I was picturing, but that'll work. And then we have this fun, huge embellishment. And then we have a couple 4x4s, which I might do something like this. And then maybe something like this. I don't know. We'll see. And then I have my little title, which would actually look good over here or up here. And then another, I don't know if I'll like that or not. And then I have my pictures. So the idea was I should have flipped my one of my pieces of paper. Should have folded them instead of stacking them. I should have folded them together, like sides together, and cut them. Then I would have had all the same pattern on the same side. That would work the way I wanted it to. So that's unfortunate, but it's okay. It'll still work. So if you're not following along and you're gonna do this later, just make sure and fold your 2 3-inch pieces, put them together like sides together, like a book, kind of like you're reading a book and then you just put them like sides together instead of stacking the way I did. That's what messed us up. And I apologize if you are following along. Hopefully you're not. Hopefully you know better at this point that I am not the best at always things coming out the way I intend them to. I try, but it doesn't always work. I love this paper. It's gonna look so good. If you're in the summer camp challenge, I hope you enjoy this little page. And I hope you're enjoying summer camp. I am enjoying it. I think it's pretty fun. Ooh, I like that better. One other thing I wanted to do, these borders are also flocked. Love them. So let's see what we got in here that might work for us. Oh, here's some logs, which I totally would have used, but isn't that just so cool? I love them. And I think what I wanted to do was do 2 across the bottom, but now it's kind of blending in. And I don't want blending in. I don't want that. And these are too big. I love these logs, but that's a lot. Maybe there and there, just to kind of tie it all together. I think that might work. And I'm hoping the pictures will finish this off just perfectly. Highly recommend this collection. Super fun. Also love the tree punch. It doesn't have to be used as a border. As you can see, I used the negative or the punched out part to make those. Might want to push this like under. There we go. So that sticks up over it a little. I think that would look good. Leaves and laughter. All right, let's see. Let's find a good picture. This is actually, we were cutting down a tree that had fallen over our little ditch float that we do every 4th of July. Super fun. Did I mention I love this paper? I can't tell which way is up on the, I think this way. That pattern is very deceiving, and I think I'll use this as a little journal area. Let's see what other pictures we want here. I got a little wet, unfortunately. Let's get my photo trimmer out here. I love that I don't have to guess how to cut my picture lengthwise anymore. It really helps. Really helps me out. Let's see, we'll do a 4x4 of this, or 3. Since we did 4x4 on our paper, this is going to be 3 3/4 squared. Oops. And then let's see, I like this one. I think the boys that came to help. And then just the picture of the tree that fell. Perfect. And we'll see if any pictures or any stickers match up with what we're doing here. I don't think I need this piece or those. And then we just have trees and acorns and leaves and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot going on in these pictures. I think I might just call it good. These patterns are pretty bold. My 2 titles I have left don't really go. And I have leaves and laughter there, and I have these fun flocked leaves. I could put a little cluster of something. We'll just do these leaves. These are some nice. Aspenish leaves. Okay, so a little journaling there, and I think I'm good. All right, I hope you liked that. Thanks so much for watching, following, subscribing, liking, sharing, you know, all the things. Don't forget to go here if you want more fun, like links to my Creative Memories website where you can shop all the things I used today, or information on joining my team. Would love to have you. You get a $70 goodie bag plus $50 to spend however you like, and there's no pressure to sell to anyone. So let me know if you want more information on what that means for you, and I will see you next week.